Welcome to Gray Overload. I'm Anthony, and here we go. The EU fines Intel right back in 2009, an antitrust case. Um, I've been following tech for a while. I remember this case. It was a $1 billion judgments against Intel through antitrust behavior with selling processors and everything else is the higher overview of this. But as we jump over to UPI, and this is out there on the 22nd of September, so just over a week ago, Intel fines the EU 400 million to settle the 2009 antitrust case, as this headline puts it. So, yes, Intel has not paid the $1 billion as part of that antitrust case, and now the European Commission on Friday reimposed that 400 million dollar fine against Intel to settle portions of the $1 billion judgment against the U.S. chip maker. And as part of the 2000 antitrust ruling that was dismissed on appeal last year. So they appealed it and they finally got dismissed. I don't remember everything with the dismissal, but actually, let's see here. Last April, the EU General Court was forced to dismiss a $1 billion fine, saying it could not determine a new penalty solely on the illegal sales restrictions, leading to the outcome of 400 million, which is now 60% lower judgment. So that was part of the dismissal. And yes, the reason why is because the reason why this came to be back in '09 was Intel's abuse of its dominant position to drive out competition from smaller rivals in the global market for x86 computer chips. So that was the whole thing with, rebates and everything else. So now we're here again with a $400 million fine. Does Intel pay this, or is it going to be appealed? Again, um, you know, we'll see. You know, this is one of the things where it did say that Intel was not expected to appeal the 2022 court decision, right? Um, but we'll see where this is. I'll post this link below, and you guys can take a look at it. Let me know what your thoughts are here. But this is another one of those things where it's been dragged out from 2009 till we're in 2023. And here we go with this 400 million. Is Intel actually going to, pony up all the money? That's a lot of money. And it's kind of Intel has been on some rough times with their competition trying to, Pat Gelsinger has had to cut a few things here, try to get Intel back on that, train that they were, gobbling up before of just making gobs of money. And here we are with this 2009 antitrust suit that's still hanging around with 400 million. We're granted 60% lower than the original 1 billion. You know, because of this is how it's kind of going. I really do wonder on how this is all going to end, but I figure, this is a story that's been going on for, over a decade. Might as well keep it going. We're almost 15 years in at this point. Next year, if they still have something going on, it'll be 15 years of this case. And we'll see what actually happens, because so far money has not exchanged hands from my understanding. So it it'll be fun to see. Um, yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on this. Do you think that Intel should be paying this? I mean, a lot of stuff has changed. Their AMD has been more competitive, has created products that Intel had to, jump up and kind of get closer into performance. All this stuff has been kind of interesting there and how that's gone out. Intel's kind of jumped into graphics to compete with AMD and NVIDIA in that realm. They had picked up that FPGA company, Altera, and so there's been a lot of expansion from Intel in that same time period. While AMD picked up Xilinx, NVIDIA wanted ARM, a whole bunch of stuff has happened, and this fine has still been out there. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. It's what you think should come of this, but I just wanted to cover because I think it's kind of funny that it's still around. Nothing's been paid. I mean, granted, you get fined by the government, they want that right away. But I guess if you got enough law firms, you can hold it off for a little bit longer, enough money. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for taking the time to help and support Gray Overload. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, God bless.